So here I am outside of Cheyenne, Wyoming. You can hopefully see it in the background there. And I wanted to go out and show you guys what Wyoming is like. It's the end of April, April 26th, and it's buffeting winds, sideways rain. I can hardly hold the camera, and it's maybe 40 degrees. On my drive here from Salt Lake, the 7-hour drive, just desolate. Just rolling gray hills, not much to see. Other than billboards, lots of billboards. Usually interstate highways don't have billboards, but you know, Wyoming does their own thing. If you ever want to find fireworks, I don't know if they're here, but there's certainly a lot of billboards for them. The entire drive here was about, you know, very between 36 and 28 degrees. It was either hailing or snowing sideways the entire way with winds pushing you. One funny experience I had, well, not so funny experience, was I'm going to pass a truck and it starts merging into my lane. I see my light flash before my eyes and I'm luckily able to get out of there. After a minute or two, I'm recollected and I go to pass them again because they're going quite a bit slower than I am. And they proceed to try to merge into the left lane again. So, not sure if that's a coincidence or the fine truck drivers of Wyoming just really have a thing against black Nissan Altimas. I don't know. Cheyenne, Wyoming, this is a fun fact, Wyoming is the least populated state in the entire United States. It has about 580,000 people as of the latest estimate, which puts it as the least populous. And as I learned when I toured their museum today, though many settlers and pioneers came through Wyoming on their way to Oregon and Washington and even California, not so many of them stayed. But it really is a state worth visiting, and it really reminds you of the vastness of the United States and how some parts of it can be just truly feel so empty. Behind me is Cheyenne, the capital, the largest city, and it doesn't even top 100,000 people. So if you're ever up in the area, I really do encourage you to not just see the Tetons and Yellowstone in the northeast corner of the state, but also come down to, you know, the south and the southeast, where if it's not a 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts at all times, you get your money back guaranteed. I'll catch y'all in Colorado, and well, whew, let's hope I make it. Hey, right now we are in Cheyenne, Wyoming, where if it's not 50 miles per hour the entire time, it's your money back guaranteed. We are sitting on the couch that I slept on last night and that I will be sleeping on tonight. And this is my awesome host, Paul. Tell us something interesting about yourself, Paul.
Well, a couple interesting things. For one, I'm in the military. But before that, I did have long hair. It was about shoulder length, and then I also had dreadlocks. Had to give it all up, though. Well, I mean, I gave it up a little bit before I joined the military, but I did have to give it up. So
what branch are you in?
I'm in the Air Force.
And which branch do you feel the worst for?
Well, I respect all branches of the military. Have friends and family in all of them, but I would have to say I kind of pity, well, not pity, that's too strong of a word. I kind of feel a little bit bad for the Army, because they just always seem like the grunts, you know.
Uh-huh.
You got a problem, you just throw the Army at it, because they have strength in numbers.
What do you do for the Air Force?
I'm in contracting, so I buy things. whether it's big or small. So could be construction, could be service, could be a chair.
The chair force.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am in the chair force. I'm not insulted by that because that's what I do. I sit in a chair all day.
So what's one thing you like about Cheyenne, and what's one thing you don't like about Cheyenne?
Well, one thing I like is that there's no traffic. You know,
There's no people.
there's not very many people, so there's very rarely any traffic to deal with. That's definitely a perk about Cheyenne. But unfortunately, it also means what I don't like about Cheyenne is because there's not that many people. It has a hard time staying, I guess, with the times. So if I wanna enjoy myself in a 21st century way, and usually I have to go down to Colorado to do it.
So what do you think about the people in Cheyenne?
Well, I've experienced the good and the bad. There are some rude people here, but at the same time, there are some really nice people, and also those that show that they're, it's always nice when you're in uniform and people, kind of appreciate your service or whatnot. So, for the most part, I think it's nice. But part of the reason I don't like Cheyenne is because some of those people are keeping it in the past, keeping it from advancing. But no, for the most part, they're all, the people of Cheyenne are very nice.
So to give people context of like where you're coming from, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Wisconsin, Milwaukee.
Can you say bag for us?
Can
you say dragon, please?
Yeah, I can say, I say bag and dragon. That's probably the two words that my Wisconsin accent comes out the most. I don't say a, but yeah, bag and dragon.
But you are from the big city in Wisconsin, right? So you don't have the full, true Wisconsin accent. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Everyone seems to think Wisconsinites sound like Canadians, Like, when I tell people I'm from Wisconsin, they're like, oh, you're from Wisconsin. And I was like, did I just say it like that?
I did that.
I don't think so, but okay. I'm used to it. Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else? Oh, what do you think? If people are touring the United States, should they stop in Cheyenne like I did?
Oh.
Or are there better places in Wyoming?
Well, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. If I were not living here and I wanted to stop in one place in Wyoming, it would probably be like Jackson or Yellowstone. Neither are places I've been before, though. So they're on my list.
Well, you've heard it here, Cheyenne, the perfect third place destination in Wyoming. All right, until next time.